Ratchet. Who would have ever seen it coming? We are on to Ratchet 3. As you can tell by these two, there was a multiplayer component in Ratchet 3 that is kind of shoehorned into the single player game at a couple of points. I don't know, I guess they were like, ah shit, game's not long enough. Put in the multiplayer maps. That'll get them.
You didn't see that one coming. Hey, what are you doing?
This is also then, I believe, this is our second last PS2 game. After this, we hit up Ratchet Gladiator, and then we're on to the PS3 ones. Which I'm actually going to need to hurry up and have a look and see if I even have still. I may have got rid of them. Probably have to buy them digitally if I got rid of them, to be honest. Don't know where I'm going to find like physical copies of them anymore. Apart from maybe CEX, but who knows. Monkey time. Hello, I'm Emily.
I would not know, Maximilian. I never lose.
Yeah, this got pulled out sometime after Ratchet 2, where Clank is just robot James Bond on a TV show. And it was the basis for the one of the two PSP games. I'm pretty sure. That I never played, and probably never will, so can't really tell you a whole lot about that one.
Bring the car around, Jeeves, and mind the ejector seat this time.
Stay tuned for more Secret Agent Clank.
It's riveting TV that they have.
Yeah, great. Change the channel. But the man said to stay tuned.
So I was slightly late starting today. Well, hang on. We actually have our premise for the game. Dr. Nefarious was a bit of a fan favorite character from 3, which is why inexplicably he was just made the real villain of the reboot, but not in a way that made any sense. The reboot kept the same villain as Ratchet 1 did, Chairman Drek, with Nefarious being his like henchman, and then like 10 minutes before the end he backstabs Drek and you fight him instead, and that's it. And I say that in a way that makes it sound like the game has a story. The game doesn't really have a story. The game just hopes you remember the first game's story and gives you like 3 clips from the movie. And that's about the gist of the story you get in the reboot. But yes, I meant to go live a little bit earlier and didn't because I was playing Animal Crossing. And I bought way too many turnip stalks. Like, way more than I thought I was going to buy, which then took up way more time. How many Ratchet & Clank games are there? There are... see, there's 4 PS2 ones, I think 2 PSP ones. 3 main... 3 mainline PS3 ones, and then there was a little downloadable spin-off as well. So including that little downloadable spin-off, like 10? And then they started making weird ones. They made like a weird 4-player thing that was bad. And stuff like that. And then after that, it got killed off, essentially, and we got a bad reboot instead. Which one is this? So this is the 3rd one. At this point, there had been no spin-offs yet, I'm pretty sure. After this one, so this, yeah, it just went straight Ratchet 1, 2, 3. After this one, I believe they made the PSP game for Secret Agent Clank, which was Size Matters. And then they made Gladiator, and they made another PSP game, I think, but I can't remember anything about it. And then things started getting a bit funkier, and then they went to the PS3 and they started making There was a launch PS3 title, which was a Ratchet game, but then it didn't do great, so then they started doing little downloadable ones and stuff. Which was kind of like the beginning of the downfall of the franchise, I think.
Am I glad to see you, Sarge? We're pinned down by that enemy vehicle. Somebody's gotta take it out.
Let me guess. That somebody is me.
We got a volunteer. Here, Sarge, take this. We'll cover you. From back there.
Try using the nitro launcher against that vehicle.
So already there's a different vibe to this than the previous ones. Ratchet is big hero man, swooping in to save the day. People know him, which is totally different from the first two.
To select weapons, hold triangle and select an icon with the left analog stick.
Insomniac also began splitting their focus because PS3 had Resistance as well, right? That is correct, yeah. So they did split into two teams, one of which focused on the Resistance games, which I've been thinking I might play as well, because I like the Resistance games well enough. The only real issue I have with the Resistance games is that they could never pick a style, because none of them ever went gangbusters, so Insomniac thought they were all kind of failures, so every game of the three reinvents the style. And then they also had a terrible PSP spin-off, but I didn't play that either. From what I remember playing of Resistance 3 was super good. So 3 was really good. 1 was like rough, but I liked 1, and I also think its story was the best. And then 2 was like the weird one in between, where it's like it was just quite mediocre. But they did some stuff that was kind of cool, so like they had a mode in it which was just like, and I'm sure the servers for it are like long dead. They had a mode which was like a 20-person like co-op mission, and that was like real fun. I think I played that probably the most out of any aspect of 2. And I couldn't even tell you what made it really fun, because it wasn't like incredibly engaging or anything. It was solid interaction, more or less. You weren't like, this is incredible, you're like, I'm being kept busy. Which is a terrible thing to say for calling something good, but I don't know, there's something about it that was fun. And I think there was something to do with like the multiplayer maps that were available in competitive multiplayer. They had different maps for all these different regions of Earth, and you played 4 maps, I think, and it was whichever 4 regions of Earth were like currently in difficulties with the Chimera aliens. Here we have Ratchet's destroyed house from 1. Oh, that sounds like someone up on the counter. And the regions that were contested were controlled by how players did in the online co-op missions, which were based around different regions.
Back in there, trooper. We've got a planet to save.
And I really liked that. I thought that was really cool. But alright, I probably should have gone the other way before getting in the ship. I didn't think of that. I thought I was maybe just going to get, like, coordinates for a new planet. Hello, Nori. Were you on the counter? Sounded like somebody was on the counter. This is something introduced in 3 that they're quite a fan of. It happens a few times. It also happens in the PS3 games. The drop-in mechanic. You can tell they try to have a bit of a cinematic, bombastic start to 3. Tyrannoids, that's what you call them. I've been trying to remember. When did this come out? That's a really good question that I don't know the answer to. If I had to guess, I would say 2003. One year after Ratchet 2. Yeah, unfortunately I can't remember when Ratchet 2 came out either, so. 2003-4. Nice, I was right then. Potentially. Emily's going to Google it for us. And be the stream fact checker. But yes, so I bought 3 rounds of stonks in Animal Crossing, which kind of delayed the stream a little bit because it took me a while to do. November 2004. Alright, I was 1 year out then. God, 2004. That's kind of nuts. And then whenever I finally got sorted in Animal Crossing and went back to getting this sorted, I found out I had to install Ratchet 3 still, because I hadn't done that yet. So that took like 15 minutes for the PS3 to install a PS2 game from 2004, which is pretty, you know, it's great.
Sir, we have a transmission from the president.
How are things on the front lines, soldier? Is that secret agent Clank?
Greetings, sir. We are here to help.
Well, this is an honor, and I see you brought your chauffeur along.
No. Hold on a second, sir.
Agent Clank, we must stop Dr. Nefarious. As you may know, only one man has ever...
There's also a running trend that everybody in the Ratchet Galaxy is really stupid, and they really dial that up from this point on.
Take a look.
On tonight's episode of Nature's Mysteries, we examine the Florana tree beast. Deep in the dense growth of Florana's Jambu forest lives a mysterious creature. Or maybe he doesn't. It's one of nature's mysteries.
I just a little bit, or maybe he doesn't.
He was buck naked, screaming and holding a banana. Or maybe it weren't a banana.
Also, let me know if you can hear like an echo through my mic or any kind of shenanigans with the volume, and I'll see what I can do to sort them out.
Heroes who ever lived. Shamed by his recent past, he is now one of nature's mysteries. Tune in and find out the answers.
We need you to find this man.
First game was November 2002, second was November 2003, and then this was November 2004, so exactly 1 year between each game. It's a hell of a cycle.
You may be right, but he's the best chance we've got. I know you boys won't let me down.
You can count on us, sir.
I can calm down a little bit now on all these loading screens, because as far as I know, that loading error that we managed to avoid in 2 is not here. At least I've never had it or heard of it being in Ratchet 3. So we have fancy orange Gadgetron boxes now. I mean, we'll buy the Plasma Whip. We really want the N60.
To throw your whip, hold R1 and press circle.
How did you hit me? I was in the air. That's illegal.
Your controller can be configured with multiple button maps.
Yep, that's
Including a map
fine. Just so using the weapons, you can see in the top left there is V1. So this does have the weapon. God damn it, my brain is not turned on. Weapon leveling from 2 again, except this time instead of everything having 1 level it can reach, there are I think 5 levels to every weapon, and then you can get the challenge mode ones, and that goes, I don't know, another 5 and so on and so on. At some point over the next week, I'm going to experiment with trying to resurrect my PS3 and see if I can bullshit a recording setup. Go for it. Okay, so currently what I have is I have the PS3 running off HDMI. No, running off component and going into my Elgato, and then the output from the Elgato is going into, or the pass-through even. They also introduced these various, like, modify crits in 3, so obviously this one just doubles our bolts, but other ones, you know, give you more attack damage and stuff like that. But yes, my PS3 setup is I have the PS3 going into the Elgato, and then the pass-through from the Elgato comes out as HDMI, so that goes into the AverMedia card, and then that's what's actually... I'm using the footage the AverMedia card's getting, I'm ignoring the one the Elgato's getting, and using it as a fancy, very blocky HDMI converter, more or less. And it actually works really well, except for there was one issue there, sound one time, but other than that, it seems to work fine. So yeah, I think that's my go-to solution if I ever want to stream or record PS3 stuff from now on. Until the Elgato dies, and then I have no idea what I'm going to do. You know what you have to do though, Gavin? If you get that set up, your next stream game has to be Dragon Guard 3. I'm afraid there's just no debating it. It has to be done.
To perform a long jump, run, then press R1 and X at the same time.
Oh shit.
You can climb a ladder by jumping onto it and pressing X.
Didn't think there was going to be a third wave, to be honest. It keeps getting me, Dragon Guard 3, because it is the top game on my like PS3 downloaded games list that isn't Ratchet, one of these 3 Ratchet games, so it's clearly it was the last thing I played before my PS3 got put away, more or less. If I get it working, my next several stream games are just going to be my PS3 greatest hits. Which are going to be what? Because now I'm curious and have to know. This is the best button. Just purchase full ammo for every weapon you've got. Perfect. Gavin still owes us 7th Saga and Yick streams. I long for the Yick stream. Oh, hello, Nori. Oh, I'm dead. That's the other thing, I guess. So, stuff in Ratchet 3, you know, the nanotech stuff is gone. We don't have little nodes or anything, we just have a bar with a number. And stuff in 3 does more than one segment of damage generally. Well, yeah, again, there's no segments, but stuff in 3 does damage more consistent with a normal game, and not Ratchet 1 where any hit is one node, or Ratchet 2 where like most hits are one node and then other things go slightly higher. There's going to be Demon Souls, Shadows of the Damned, Lollipop Chainsaw, Splatterhouse. Those all sound great, except don't stream Demon Souls, because then you're going to want to make me play Demon Souls. So here we have big armor, 2 flaming wrenches, they do lots of damage. It's just Berserker crit.
To jump between walls,
Nori! Nori, get down! God damn it, I was too bad. Right, hang on. Yes, you've realised I've noticed you now, haven't you? Get down. Really? You made me stand up before you jumped down? Okay, I'm back. Cats have taken to jumping onto the mantle above the fireplace recently. The only console that I have played enough games on to have a favorite list of games, is the DS. Funny, it's actually one of the ones I definitely have not played enough to have a favorite. I don't think well, I did. I owned a 3DS for a while, but I never really played that much on it. So I did see a gold bolt. I have no idea how to get to it. Nori! Oh my god. She lifted up a tiny bell and is now just running away with it, and I can hear it jingling with every step she takes. Whoop. That mischievous beast. Right, yes, I saw Gold Bolt. I have no idea how to get it, so I'm just not going to bother laboring on it that much. But yes, while those are all fair games, Gavin, Drakengard 3 needs to happen. I have waited for so long. And it will. Good. I just played Chrono Trigger on the DS, which is not my favorite RPG of all time. Chrono Trigger DS was a really good port, which makes the Steam one tragic. It's a shame, because I wouldn't mind playing it, but I don't have a 3DS anymore, or any kind of DS anymore. She is just causing havoc in there with that bell now. Nori, you're gonna have to calm down. I don't want to take the bell off you.
We have company.
Where?
Behind you.
Where?
Behind you.
Very funny. You having a good time?
You trespass on sacred ground. Now you walk path of death.
But, sir.
Path of death.
God, this game. Have you ever played Lost in Blue? I've never heard of Lost in Blue. Still can't afford it. I'm gonna go have to get that bell. Sorry, Nori. You can have it back later. I never played it, but I do remember it. Says Gavin. I assume it was a DS game, so... What was it? What was it like? Whoa. Oh, that was a cheeky final boulder. I played the first two games and enjoyed both of them.
Tap L1.
Oof, that was jarring to do it there. Looks like you can get up there, but by that I mean it looks like it's possible, but I can't do it. Oh, that's bad. Make it back, Ratchet. You can still do it, buddy. Oh, you can't do it. I don't remember the shotgun in Ratchet 3 sounding this meaty before. Maybe it's an aspect of the soundbar again. It's basically about being stranded on a desert island. It's a casual survival game. Sounds cool enough. Wow, you guys are great at this. I say as I get toasted twice. There's also a typical anime teenage romance in both games. Of course. Why wouldn't there be? Come on, just get burned. Thank you. So the middle ones never go on. Oh, no they do. Ooh, that was a slow turn there, buddy. And we can afford the storm, which is perfect.
Not be.
Okay, we walked your path of death. Now,
Why
tell
is he
us
out of
what you
breath?
know about Dr. Nefarious.
Huh?
Dr. Nefarious! They say you're the only man to ever beat him.
Huh?
This guy's even dumber than
Captain Quark?
Yeah.
Done, done,
Captain Quark.
done.
That's it, Quark. You've had this coming for a long time.
So yes, for a third time in a row, Captain Quark is back. Only this time, he's a weird jungle monkey man. Didn't see that through all the people, so you got me, Quark. And you can potentially beat him across the face with a wrench. You could.
Quark has completely lost his mind. Now what?
I remember being a bit disappointed with the second game because it didn't expand on the romance and instead just made the island bigger and more tedious to explore. That's pretty annoying. Yes, so we now have Monkey Quark. That's a thing.
Incoming call.
This is Captain Sasha of the Starship Phoenix. The President has asked me to assist you.
Hi.
I see you have located Captain Quark.
What?
Yeah,
Some
we
just
got him, but,
cursed
well,
faces from
he
Quark back.
thinks he's a monkey.
Of course. Bring him to the Phoenix and we'll see what we can do. Sasha out.
So the Phoenix is like our hub, which we now have in this game. A giant traveling ship with a couple of familiar faces. And I believe the only armor vendor in the game, I think. I think you can only buy armor here. Could be wrong, but I believe that's the case.
Look at that, Clank. This ship is amazing.
Welcome aboard the Phoenix, gentlemen.
Whoa.
I have to eat now and then continue working on that quantum mechanics problem.
Pride of the galactic
Good luck, Emily. I hope you crack it.
with the latest technology.
What are you morons doing over at the blinds?
For armor and weapons. Virtual firing
See you later, Emily. Thanks for coming out.
upgrade system. Even a Gadgetron
I hope you have a good day.
9000 game system.
A VG-9000.
I'm having to keep an eye on these cats. They've been zooming like hell.
Pro controller, VR headset, and a zero-G dance pad attachment.
Will you marry me?
Well, you've obviously had an exhausting trip.
Guys!
Why don't you stop by your quarters? We prepared a custom living area for Quark, so he won't get in your way. Come meet me on the bridge when you're ready.
To view the world map,
Cosmic thing, Luigi is assaulting blinds on the other side of my house. Just the time of day makes all the cats go mad. So yes, we have a big ship. There's, yeah, so there's weapons vendor, there's an armor vendor to the left. I believe... Is it down there? Somewhere in this ship is the teleporter to this game's Insomniac Museum. But I can't remember exactly where, and much like The other games, it will only become active in the middle of the night, so we will never see it.
These are your quarters. I set up the VG9000 to play vid comic discs.
We will trap Quark in a cage for most of the game now, as you do. Skin and all, eh, Quark? That's
How do you think he got like
it's a
this?
bold way to do it.
Well, the life of an intergalactic superhero can be very
Oh my god, guys.
Anyway, you're telling me this nutcase is our only hope for stopping Nefarious?
I'm gonna have to go and break them up soon. They're just fucking
Mere host.
ruining blinds.
This is the
While
VG9000
bapping each other through them.
system. If you have a vid comic, you could play it here.
Okay, we'll deal with that later. Those are just beds.
Great.
Can't remember a lot of
Maybe
what's on the ship, so we're just gonna go exploring for a little bit.
Welcome to the Phoenix Trophy Room. Whenever a crew member is awarded a Medal of Honor, it is displayed
I think
here.
I think you can find statues throughout the game, and this is where they display. And you get in there whenever you get them all, something like that. It kind of rings a bell. You ride with an honorless
This is
crew.
the Phoenix
Apparently.
Deck. Here you can train in combat simulations or practice using new gadgets.
This I'm pretty sure serves absolutely no purpose except we get made to use it at one point to get like the swing shot and stuff, I think. We will hit up some ammo. So Infector, can't remember it being that great. Suck Cannon, it's not that great. We can check our hard drive to get a discount. Might as well. Wouldn't turn that down. Haru, stop attacking the blinds. And there we go, a 10% discount. Oh, we've also unlocked skins. Yeah, those are here now again as well. And they're unlocked before the end of the game, I'm pretty sure. Cheats. Tied to skill points. Can't remember what any of them do. Skins. We can go also go to Ratchet, and then there's various just weird shit you can be. And then skill points and cinematics are kind of obvious aspects of the menu, let's face it. The armor vendor. Yes, that's fine. Pretty sure we don't... Oh, we can actually buy one, but we can't afford it yet. Bolts flow a bit more freely in third game than before, but we probably still will not end up buying every armor. Here we have a ridiculously elaborate sliding lift instead of a corridor, for no other reason than to be fancy, I guess.
We're losing the signal. Try boosting the power.
Isn't that the president?
They came out of nowhere! Tyrannoid invasion force!
Why does he sound like Bill Clinton? I didn't get that when I was younger because I didn't know who Bill Clinton was, but he sounds like Bill Clinton.
Are you there?
Dad?
Robotic citizens of the Solana Galaxy. The hour of your liberation is at hand!
Probably intentional. I would imagine so.
We robots suffered under the bigotry, the stupidity,
I love the
foul stench of organic
death
life
instructions in the bottom right for this is great.
form. All robots with
Instructions isn't the right word.
liberty
Interpretation is what I'm looking for.
equality of my benevolent, iron-fisted rule.
So this is Nefarious,
The organic life form
but good Nefarious, not bad Nefarious.
being disintegrated.
Oh, you missed it, Gavin. I was slagging the reboot earlier, as everyone should.
That's all for now.
Plot a course from Arcadia.
So yes, the whole plot of Ratchet 3 is robot racism.
Planetary assault. We're going in.
We'll see you on Arcadia.
So are we just robots right now? We're just robots right now. Okay. I'm pretty sure this room is not always staffed by robots. And later on, some familiar people join, but Don't quote me on that.
To view your current missions,
Right, Quark got
select
this
the
gun a lot of
missions
experience,
menu
I'm just
on
noticing.
screen.
It's already halfway up. Sadly, I don't think the guns get new names until their final level, so we don't get some rad names like the mini nuke for a little while, but what can you do? Gavin, do you know what I discovered?
You can upgrade
Yesterday,
your
because I was
Starfighter
looking.
systems at this.
Paint jobs, that's cool. We don't need raritanium this time, we just buy shit with money, but it doesn't really change a whole lot. My ship has vanished. I discovered that the voice actor for President Shinra and Skullface is also the voice actor for Slim Cognito. Why have I just been sent a wordless text from a number I don't know with a video? That's incredibly suspicious. That's fucking amazing, isn't it? Like, that dude has some range on him, apparently. But it also now makes me really want to hear President Shinra having to pretend to be someone else and doing the Slim Cognito voice. While trying, like, in a disguise, while trying to pretend he's not President Shinra. That would make me howl in laughter, I suspect. That man has been doing compelling voices that stick in my head for actual decades. He really has. Game, this is a worryingly long black screen. Don't tell me you've crashed. I believe in you. Load the cutscene. Because I assume it's a cutscene we're waiting for. Game, no. Don't do this. I believe in you. The belief is starting to fade, though. God damn it, game. I'm gonna have to turn the PlayStation off to fix that, because I use a DualShock 4 with my PS3, and therefore I cannot access the XMB menu. Right. So, let's kill it. Waiting for those fans to turn off. Come on, PS3. You can turn yourself off, I believe. Oh, the triple beep. That's not great. Right. And then turn back on. And what do we got? We better not have to start again. You better have been saving properly and not corrupted the save game. Yes, I know a system update is required, but I'm not going to do it. Hello, Harry, you big menace. Getting behind the computer, I see. Not like you could do any menacing things back there. Right. We're slowly getting back. Just gonna delete that WhatsApp message I got because I don't trust it. Right. Load the GARM. Well, I must admit, I wouldn't have expected our first crash to have been Ratchet 3 after all that. I love getting that, only to have to... Well, I hope actually that's not... We're not going to have Quark with us here, right? It saved after we did all that. Okay, yeah. So it saved when we left, but just kind of died when we left, so... Hit us up with that loading transition again. Please actually make it there this time. And just after I said I don't have to be worried during the loading anymore that the game's going to crash, because I haven't heard of it happening, now I have to be worried again. At least it's more of an obvious crash. Black screen seemed terrible. The PS, or the Ratchet and Clank 2 one, you kind of were never sure. For a second, you're like, oh, that was one more space transition than usual. That's odd. And then it just kept happening. Oh, God. The Spitting Hydra. That I remember being decent. But like most games, I found a couple of weapons I like. The starting ones. And I kind of just stick with them a bit. Especially because in this game there's less onus on leveling up all the weapons, because each weapon takes longer to level up. Alright, you kill stealers. I'm also noticing some similarities in enemy design between this game and the PS3 games that I didn't really cop onto before. Oh, it multiplies experience as well. That I didn't actually remember. Right, I should really go back here because I'm pretty sure I've missed bolts and stuff. We start with the Hydra pack, thankfully. I think we don't start with the thruster pack again. For whatever reason. Unless maybe we do, and I just... Oh, we did! Okay, yeah, never mind. So it has kept the good thing of what we got in the last game we still have, for Clank at least. Right. Not that many bolts, but like, you know, you never know when these things are gonna matter. Okay, that was not high enough to deal with you. So, give me the storm. Come on, get on the box. Or don't. That's fine too, I guess. I suppose I could have just jumped up here, couldn't I? Yeah, that probably would have been smarter. Oh god, that was some funky camera shit. Right. Yeah, but then I can't actually... I'm trying to remember. I can't remember a whole lot of Gladiator. So I don't know whether the weapon or the enemy design that sticks out to me as a similar to the PS3 ones is also in Gladiator, and they've just kept it running, or they brought it back in the PS3 ones. But I guess we'll find out. So just give me big power crit. And then take it away from me, apparently. That's just kind of rude.
They're attacking the compound from the other side. We could sure use your help.
You got it.
Follow me to the dropship.
There's also less unique characters on each world in Ratchet 3 hence why kind of the robot guys are around a lot. Instead of being like, you know, the army sergeant from that planet in 1 and that kind of stuff. Quite a few less of those. The beginning of the end. Yeah, I mean this... The Ratchet series is great, but it is also just the story of a slow decline most of the time. But we'll get to see that in real time, and at least with the PS3 ones, it's weird. The story of the PS3 games is kind of crap. Playing them, some of them aren't great to find, but I really like the last one, the final one we got. A Crack in Time, I think it's really quite a good game. Stories, pants, but the game itself, it's pretty cool.
Sarge, you're just in time. We must defend the presidential palace.
So this is another thing that kind of pops up. I'm not quite sure, I don't believe so, but this might be one of the multiplayer maps. But essentially the game has you play the multiplayer maps against the AI during the main story. Whether that was so they could kind of double down on the investment on making the multiplayer maps not just for multiplayer, I don't really know. But that's how it ends up anyway. Oh, we're out of you. So they can hurt each other. That's good to know. We're actually about to get another EXP level as well. I feel like that's a safe call to make. Yeah. I'd be shocked if there wasn't at least some aspect of we gotta reuse resources to make these levels. And yeah, padding out runtime is obviously a kind of a big deal as well. Especially this was probably squarely in the era of we can't let people rent our games, so we gotta make them too long to beat in a renting window. It's a bit of a shame because like the multiplayer sucks. Sorry, Insomniac, it just does. So like playing it in multiplayer isn't that fun either. This one not so bad. Some of them kind of crappy. I feel like the combat arena framing in 2 is just a better way to do fight arenas. It's a funner way to have them be than this. Even though they are functionally essentially the same. For now, anyway. Again, some of the later multiplayer stuff involves like driving these cars around the place and stuff, and it's just not great. It's not really what you play Ratchet for, is it? They lean too hard into the Jak and Daxter, whatever you call the racing one, Jak X. Which is a joke, because obviously the timelines don't work, just so people don't think I'm a total moron. Haru, can you just settle down? There's nothing new in this room for you to be freaking out over this, or at this much. Yes, hello. Ooh, well that's bad. Okay, you're now just jumping back and forth on the same spot and expecting something new to be there.
Thanks, Sarge. You saved our cans.
Let me get the crits, you pieces of crap. Alright, am I gonna have to lift you? Or are you about to fall? I can't tell which. Harry! Alright, hang on. I gotta go get her. Hello, my dumbass child. Alright, can you just settle down? Is that a possibility for you? Right, the answer appears to be no, but at least you're not doing that anymore. Right. So, big turret. If I smash these, do I get the bolts? No. Well, that's a shame. The turret sections have not improved much, let's be real. They were never exactly a highlight. So it always just gives me flashbacks to that boss in 2, which really sucks, and just has you shoot a turret at him for 10,000 years. Yes, hello, Haru. Except this time, instead of him yelling at us, we just get robot voices saying Sarge over and over again. I also kind of wish there was an indication of how long was left to go on it, but... what are you gonna do? Just gotta try and keep at least one of these robot dudes alive, and we kept 2 alive, so hey, that's not bad. But apparently we trashed the whole thing, so probably not great. I'm also just gonna get these bolts that I've been missing every time because I want money. And I'm sure they can survive for a couple seconds without me. How crap could they possibly be? Ratchet, get the last crate. Thank you. Okay, the fact there's only 2 of you left already is probably not a great sign. Sorry, I'm having to keep one eye on a cat while I do this. You're about to walk in front of the TV, aren't you? Oh, no, you turned around, never mind. I'm about to get another health level up from this. Not that I'm complaining, I kind of need them, but you know. Yeah, there we go. There's a lot less gravitas to that in this game than there is before. There's no big screen flash, nothing dies. Kinda miss it. We're not gonna have enough ammo to level up this gun here either, which is a bit disappointing. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind me at all. Target him. Thank you. Sure they were. Oh yeah, 3 seconds. Okay, cool. We're done. Yeah, it is rather underwhelming considering the guns get their upgrade screen still. Yeah, and it's not even like they just get it on their final tier, they get it for everything. But I guess they maybe thought it would be too much, having the screen flash. I don't know, maybe it would take away from the importance of a health upgrade if you got, you know, if you realized you were getting so many, but then at that point just turn the game down a little bit. You know, give you less health, make things do less damage, and do it that way, but yeah, who knows.
Enemies appear red on the radar. Allies appear blue.
Okay, what end did I? Right, do this one.
Press square to attach the wrench to the bolt crank.
I'm glad they're all leaving me alone while I do this. I assume there's another one to do? This one, okay. Don't you dare shoot me, Flying Saucer Man. Oh, you piece of crap. Can you guys not kill anyone? Is that too much to ask? Also, did that do 6 damage? That's a lot of damage. Oh, he's gonna shoot me for sure. He missed. That's a lucky break. Right, and then 2 over here. Like, it's not a bad idea, this kind of like multiple missions to get a thing done setup they have going on. But it's kind of, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm too cynical. It kind of strikes me as like, oh, we don't want to have to make more maps, so just get them to do 5 things here instead. That seems good to me. But who knows? Maybe that is just me being too cynical. I was half expecting you to just say, but it's a bad idea. To be honest, my brain is at the point this morning apparently where I could have said that and not really cottoned on. At least, at any rate, it does rake in bolts for me, so I couldn't really complain about that bit.
You're even more impressive in person than you are on the holovid. And I must say, I've never seen a chauffeur fight like you do, son. Who says you can't find good help these days, right, Clank? Sasha's told me a lot about you. Don't get any ideas, kid. She is way out of your league. Sasha filled me in on the Quark situation.
God, it's definitely Bill Clinton.
Man thinks he's a monkey?
He has lost his memory, sir.
Well, then you'll simply have to find it for him. We need our star player back in the game ASAP. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
My daughter tells me you're a man who's...
I don't understand why, well, I don't understand why he thinks Quark is great, but it's because he's a moron. I forgot.
Now, we are defenseless without it. I sent out a repairman to fix it, but he disappeared. I need you to get that shield system back on.
Oh god, right, I finished my water, which isn't good. I might need to go get more at some point. Give me full ammo, and then give me... I don't know. You know what? No, I'm not going to buy those. I'm going to buy armor instead after we're done with this planet. I would rather have armor than more gun right now. I think that's a wise choice. What in the hell? Oh, I remember this. You're some kind of beam gadget reflection thing. And when I said beam there, I just heard the Kamiya, Hideki Kamiya in Wonderful 101 go beam in my head, which was lovely. For anyone who didn't get that, it was really good. I highly recommend it.
Will let you redirect laser beams. Just equip it and stand in the path of the laser. Hold L1 and use the left analog stick to aim the beam.
Wonderful 101 Remastered is pretty soon, isn't it? The release date for it. May? Is that right? Am I remembering that correctly? Next month? Next month, provided no delays from all the shit happening. Yeah. Wondering if we'll get any kind of heads up on whether that's affected or not. Ooh, okay, well let's not unequip it when we're standing directly in the hurtful beam. Would strike me as a good idea. Oh, hang on. There's probably no point in connecting you before I move you. Oh no, wait, you're not what we're moving. Never mind. Because my wrench isn't it? It's clipping through the bolt. Never noticed that before. Must be a another HD remaster glitch. So the real question, Gavin, is when is your wonderful 101 stream? Because of course, now that we're in a pandemic, you have time to get good at the game. That's kind of my one issue with it, really. Like, I love Wonderful 101, I'm really looking forward to playing it, but like, God, I suck at Wonderful 101. I'll have you know I was a solid gold rank throughout. That's actually incredible to me. I don't think I got a single gold. It operated on a level higher than my brain can function on. It's all in the multimorph, which everyone but me forgets. I don't so much forget it as I forget how the hell to do it. In any way that doesn't result in me getting instantly owned.
Ratchet, there should be a spider symbol somewhere in that room. Use the beam to lead the spider drone over the symbol, and then zap it with the laser.
Ooh, that was a funky visual there. Hit X instead of A when drawing a morph. See, but drawing a morph at all gets me owned. Is my issue. I never learned good drawing. Which I have always blamed on the Wii U gamepad being big in my hands, and now that excuse is gone, I'm gonna have to own up to the fact I'm just terrible. I have not played Okami. I do want to. It's one of those things. It will be gotten around to at some point in the future. It's excellent. So I've heard. And I mean, even if it wasn't excellent, I'd pretty much play it for the art style alone, because it's gorgeous. They've taken away my Magna boots again. Just having to check my phone every time it buzzes now. The art style and soundtrack are some of the best in the medium. I haven't actually heard that about the soundtrack, but I have obviously heard about the art style being great, and I've seen it, and I mean, it is great. Excuse me, how dare you? And who do we have here but Big Al? The soundtrack is fucking killer, not enough people acknowledge it. Even just the music for Wandering the Overworld is 10 out of 10. Damn, good, I mean good to know. Now I'm gonna have to move it up the list a little bit if I'm ever looking for a game for funky beats.
Simple. I bypassed the security server with a 626 hex matrix adapter and reprogrammed a graphic subprocessor.
No, I mean, Clank, you speak, nerd.
It appears you have a feedback loop in the induction coils of your DB3 signal processor.
Impossible! I ran a recursive checksum on the signal matrix. Hey, there is a feedback loop. I don't know where that
Well, this is odd.
Treat it gently. It is the first edition.
Perhaps this will help restore Quark's memory.
Shield power restored.
Time for one of the mini games. Oh, we get a teleporter. That's actually quite nice. Throughout this game, we collect these vid comics of Quark's history defeating Nefarious the first time he threatened the galaxy. From memory, they're like little side-scrolling levels. They're pretty fun, from if I remember them correctly. I'm probably also not very good at them though. Is definitely going to be a thing that we're about to witness. And they never come back either. They never reuse this idea in a later game, which is a bit sad, to be honest. Of all the kind of things they kept and stuff they threw away, maybe they should have changed a couple of those around a little bit. You've also got me thinking now, maybe I'll also do... We'll just stay on the Insomniac binge for a little bit, and once we're done with Ratchet, we'll do the Resistance games. It's definitely maybe a goer. I'm trying to remember what I remember about them, and it's really not very much. Pretty much just I like one the best for story, character, blah blah blah, and I like 3 the best for mechanics. Yeah, do you know what, we probably will do that. Maybe we'll do something in between them, I don't know, but maybe not. Right, let's play.
This is how a real hero gets it done.
I dead ass thought he was gonna say this is how a real gamer does it, and I was like, oof, that's it's a bit of a cringier line now than it was back then.
These are the real-life adventures of Captain Quark, the greatest superhero the galaxy has.
Are you messing with the blinds again?
Hey, this thing on? Meticulously reconstructed by our crack research team with the aid of...
Do not wake your brother, Harry.
Bathroom gossip, wild speculation, and a magic 8-ball. In the early days of the 5th Solarian equinox, the Solana galaxy was tested.
Ratchet, don't be racist.
Pirate known as Captain Black.
Don't have a heated gamer moment, Ratchet. Don't do it. It'll end the franchise.
In the prime of his youth, Captain Quark was already a living legend.
I was beating him out with a stick.
However, no previous adventure could have prepared
Just the fucking sound bites of Quark in this.
and his crew of... Oh, please tell me this is a typo.
That's robotic pirate ghosts. His reading was...
Luigi jumped off my windowsill, hurried across the room, and just flopped over onto his back full length.
Is in the eye of the beholder.
Sounds pretty adorable, to be honest. So we're here. Okay, we do have a punch. I couldn't remember.
Officially licensed Quark token. Collect all the tokens in the level to earn a secret prize. Bling bling, baby. The red ones are worth 10 Quark tokens.
We will probably try and find all the Quark tokens. Just cause. I can't even remember what you get, to be honest. Oh, goddamn me. Oh, goddamn me. Oh, goddamn me. Hopefully you get health. Well, we're almost certainly gonna die. Come on, health. You know you want to give me health. You definitely do want to give me health. You do not want to give me a boss. That's the thing.
Hold down R1 and move the left analog stick for precision aiming.
Are you sure you would not be interested in providing me with some help? Ooh, that was close. Well, we've nearly got all the tokens, at least. I just hope we don't have to recollect the tokens when we die, and yes, I said when, not if. Oh, it's just a titanium bolt. Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt to have it, so... Really? You still haven't given me any health. That's very... There we go.
A nice juicy health upgrade. Remember, cadets, there's one in every level.
Do you even pro platform game? Sorry, pro platform vidcom. I've actually... This is the first vid comic I've ever played. Nailed it. That doesn't hit you. Come on, game. More health. Health? Ammo. Give me ammo. More ammo. That's not... Oh wait, that is ammo. Shit! Oh crap. Fucked up getting the ammo. Thought he was doing something where he dropped rocks on us. Still, one hit. That's not too bad for the boss of the vidcom. Oh, I thought you had crashed there again. Oh, that's not a pleasant noise. That's not a pleasant noise. At all. God damn you, Quark.
I mean, I've worked on some real junk, but this one takes the cake. Pirate, ghostly robots. I mean, what are they, we're idiots?
Hey, Professor, snap to it.
Once again, the citizens of the Solana Galaxy owed their lives to the dauntless courage of the remarkable man.
Forgot that the narrator hated these. Oh my god, can my phone unlock? Thank you. Keep getting Easter texts.
The entire sum to the Quark for Tots Scholarship Fund, a charity providing makeovers and buxom bimbos for needy people named Quark.
I've got a big heart. Mr. President? Yes, I got the fruit basket.
Incredible charitable actions.
Yeah, who knew? What? Blackwater City is under attack. Yes, sir. I'm on my way.
The exciting, all true, right, adventures of Captain Quark continue in episode 2.
So that's it for the Quark games for now.
Well, who's that handsome devil?
It appears Quark has regained his memory.
Hey, this dressing room isn't fit for a pig. What kind of shoddy production are you people running?
That's him, all right.
He may need a while to adjust. In the meantime, I've got a mission that's perfect.
I actually didn't remember him regaining his memory after the very first one. I thought it took all of them.
That can disguise the user as a Tyrannoid, even allowing him to speak Tyrannese.
Is it just me, or do you smell bananas?
Anyway, the device happens to be the grand prize on this week's Annihilation Nation. Check it out.
Yo, time for some sweet ass obstacle courses.
Let's meet tonight's victim. Oops, I mean, contestant.
This just always reminds me of like that TV show Gladiator, or Gladiators, I'm not sure which it was, which was fucking class. This is also just the premise of Ratchet Gladiator, or Ratchet Deadlock, depending on where you lived.
Doesn't look too bad now, does it? Good luck, Fred. Next.
Another day, another death course.
He's gotten so used to them. Right, so we bought armor. I'm still not that fussed on any of the guns that were available. Maybe there's new ones. Suppose I will check before I leave, but I don't think there is, to be honest. Yeah, no, just those ones. Let me test what you're like, because I can't remember.
Multiple enemies with the spitting Hydra. Release circle to fire.
Charge it up, lock on, do that. Okay. And it's exclusively a charge gun. Okay, I kind of get it. We'll get it at some point. You know, it'll come in handy for fights where we run out of ammo for the guns we like. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I don't think ship combat is back in this game. I think it hit the chopping block. So you can buy upgrades for, well, you can buy stuff for your ship, but it's just like cosmetic differences. So really, why would you spend the bolts on them? It did, as I recall.
Are you ready to play? All right, let's meet our first contestant.
All right.
He's an unemployed rocket mechanic who claims to have saved 2 galaxies, but most people know him as Secret Agent Clang's bumbling chauffeur. He hopes
Per
that
Ratchet.
disguising himself as a Tyrannoid will make him more attractive to the ladies. Hey, give a warm welcome to Ratchet.
They really lean into the Secret Agent Clank jokes in 3.
Contestant number 1, are you ready?
Bring it on.
There's a bit of wonky loading there. So, essentially just like Quark's Path of Death, but more elaborate. These get added sort of in the place of the like fight arenas.
L2 or R2 while running.
Damn.
This little guy can really move.
Oof, didn't expect you to start so soon. Oh, god damn it. Right, give me that health. And I don't know which I prefer from the fight arenas of 2 to the obstacle course of these obstacle courses. I do really like the obstacle courses. If anything, they're just the fight arena is a bit more involved. I'm also pretty sure those buttons are scripted. So like on this course, you always go left on that door, kind of thing. Well, that was pretty easy. Barely even broke a sweat, really. And we already have our next Quark game. Now time for the big fight. That was... I love their ooh. Have we got anything? Okay, you haven't leveled up yet, so let's get you to level 2. Didn't take very long. And that's everything at level 2, right? Yeah. So we will back to the whip for now. Will you die? Thank you. This is basically the lava gun, but better because it doesn't become... Well, to be fair, we've discovered... Well, I discovered the lava gun actually wasn't that bad by the end of Ratchet 2. But it becomes not less practical in most scenarios. I'm pretty sure the weapon upgrades in this are a bit less severe than that kind of stuff. You just get, you know, more damage. Maybe the color changes to signify that. That's about it. Nothing kind of changes form or function. Would have been a lovely moment for my nanotech to just kill everything there. Ooh. That's not a gun. So there are a bunch more of those challenges. We might actually do a couple.
And here to give you your prize, the lovely Miss Courtney Gears.
I forgot about Courtney Gears.
How about that, folks? He is better looking.
Do not be alarmed, Sasha. That is Ratchet.
Oh, I see you won the terror guys. It's very convincing. Anyway.
I like that it shrinks me to an extraordinary degree.
Personal log, entry 101301. After I personally vanquished the Pet menace and revamped the Megacorp testing facility, I decided to focus my efforts on protecting the endangered creatures of the Florana jungle. But when news arrived that Dr. Nefarious had again risen to power, I knew where my true destiny lay. The training necessary to get back into tip-top shape has been exhausting, and my mind overflows with brilliant concepts. Though I still yearn for the bittersweet stench of my simian companions. The time has come to resume my duties as the greatest hero the galaxy has ever known, Captain Quark!
Quark, you gotta love his confidence.
You're not gonna believe this, but the President put Quark in charge of the fight against Nefarious. Our new commander just called his first team meeting. You better get back to the Phoenix right away.
I agree. This does not sound good.
What else could we want other than Quark in charge? So... let's... I don't know what that little helmet means in the bottom left, to be honest. Send an idiot to fight an idiot. That is true. Maybe he is just fighting fire with fire. We will come back and do some of those at a later time.
Come back every time to compete for cash prizes.
Chances are we're going to want to buy some guns at some point, and so we'll come back here and earn the cash to do that. For now, though, let's go find out what that dumbass wants. Oh god, I'm getting pretty hungry too. Might have to knock this off at some point so I can go and get lunch. Oh, this is the point where he brings everybody back, I see.
Welcome to the Q Force. You have been assembled here because each of you is an expert in your particular field. From Al's mastery of electronics to Skid's nerves of steel to Helga's sensual powers.
So yes, our bridge crew is now Helga, Skid, and Big Al.
Shown that you are worthy to wear the Q. Years ago, I
and the monkey.
defeated Dr. Nefarious, but like a rash on the galaxy's backside, he has flared up again. Our first mission will be to infiltrate the Doctor's top-secret base on planet Aquatos. Impossible, you say? Perhaps for a lesser strategist. Behold, my brilliant plan!
I love strategist as a word. I kind of want it as my job title.
Plank will descend to the sea floor and wade through a series of tunnels flooded with waist-high raw sewage.
What?
Please hold your questions until the end of the presentation. After infiltrating the base, our agents will split up. Clank will enter the base's ventilation system, where he will locate and deploy this banana-guided autonomous monkey device, or the GAMD. Meanwhile, Ratchet will use his extensive knowledge of the Tyrannoid language and customs to win the trust of the bloodthirsty alien guards. Finally, our agents will make their way to Nefarious's personal office, steal everything that isn't nailed down, and exfiltrate the base completely undetected.
That's crazy!
Well, at least he learned how to become a corporate manager when he was on the jungle. Just send other people to do everything. Let me at him. That was a better plan than anyone could reasonably expect from Quark. Yeah. Okay. I guess we should go and play the other vidcomic. I did kind of forget I got it, but you know. Hello, Hammer. Nice to see you. And don't worry about being late. It's hardly crucial. You haven't missed too much. Although Quark is back and he's in charge.
Amoeba. A new evil was gathering in the shadowy swamps of Blackwater City. A horrific breed of monsters known as amoeboids, born in the laboratories of a twisted scientist named Dr. Nefarious.
These are the enemies we beat in one. They've now just kind of decided that Nefarious made them.
When my pets have exterminated all life on this miserable planet!
That should clear things right up, sir.
He's also not a robot.
The amoeboids for the first time.
As you can notice from that screenshot, he is definitely not a robot yet.
Number 2.
Hey, wait just a minute.
Quark then proceeded to stall for time, while he coordinated the city's defenses from the women's restroom at Galaxy Burger.
Give me that thing, you lying no good. Right. Now where were we? The moment I touched down, I knew the situation called
Just the
for a
change in
head-on
visual
assault.
quality.
Without hesitation, I rushed to do heroic
It makes the whole
battle with
robot
monsters
racism
of
thing
Seaboy
kind of
Hall.
weak when the villain was not originally a robot. You're not wrong. They also make the exact same noise that they did in the first one.
Alright, now for the fancy stuff. Press X while I'm in the air near a wall to see my awesome wall kick move.
It occurs to me that the Quark vid comic, and especially the Quark character in it, reads like if Gearbox tried to make a sincere game. Like, this is what they think an actual good game would be like. With that kind of dialogue. And not the piss-take ego game. How dare you actually hit me? The flamethrower is not quite as good as the gun, sadly, that we had in the last one. I also nearly died because I forgot Quark doesn't have a double jump. Crap, I can't jump up there. Oh, that's not what you want to do. That's not what you want to do at all. Who would have thought trying to go for what I didn't realize was a health upgrade would have lost me 2 health? Oh, cannot flame that one. Oh, you piece of crap. Oh crap, I could have got it. You just have to break the block. Oh, well, this is good. There we go. I realized that right as I hit the point where I can't even get back to it. Can I just... Yeah, let's just restart the level. We definitely just want those health upgrades because they persist across all the Quark vid comics, so... There's no way we want to miss it because I forgot that we could break walls. So we will just speed our way back, hopefully. Ideally taking no damage, but let's be real, it's not too likely. Do not go up there, because I want to go up here. Alright, come on lift, come back down. Right. God damn it, Quark, go through platforms. What's wrong with you? Nearly just jumped there, forgetting that we were waiting on a platform. I have no idea what that noise just was, but it sounds like my neighbors have dropped something on their upstairs floor. At least I hope that's what it is. If it's not that, that means it's my house. Okay, and then this is the health upgrade. Can we, like... Okay, you can just flamethrower the boxes. a health upgrade. We somehow actually managed to land on the platform, which is nice. So now, okay, yeah, so there's, if we get all the things, we get a platinum bolt, which we're not too tied up on getting, but it would be nice. And then other than that, it's just beat the level time, so hopefully I can pull that off, but let's face it, it's not a guarantee. So, of course, we have to wait on a platform. Come on. Just run by them. Can you guys just not do whatever you're doing? Cannot believe we came out of that without getting hit. And then got hit there because I forgot that they split into multiple enemies. So surely it's a map like this. Okay, no. So there is not a token hidden below those platforms. That is good to know. Ah, crap. Oh well. If we don't get hit by these dudes, we're still up. We're up 1 health from what we were. He's a great jumpy noise, Quark. Oh, that was the end. Oh, okay, so there is no boss on that one. Which means we missed a single 10 token somewhere. That's a bit annoying. However, I'm not going back, because I don't care about the platinum bolt. So, oh well.
Army defeated, Dr. Nefarious had no choice but to flee Blackwater City in disgrace.
You've not seen the last of me. I will have my vengeance if it takes 1,000 years.
Dr. Nefarious was right about one thing. He and Quark would meet again, and sooner than he realized. For a true hero like Captain Quark will stop at nothing in the name of justice.
What? I held my breath.
Incredibly convincing tales from Quark there. Right, we will do our usual. I'm pretty sure there is no armor because they haven't told me there is no armor, and they said they would. And they're not. It's not like they would just go and lie like that. So we'll just check weapons. Okay, so top up on ammo. Don't care about any of those. I don't really care about Agents of Doom either. You throw a ball, it turns into a little robot that runs around and attacks for you for a little bit. I don't really care. That's not a good weapon. It's just boring. You don't do anything. So we will head on to the next map, and then chances are this could be the last planet once we finish it. Depends how long it takes. Because I am quite hungry. And I could definitely do it with eating something.
Clank, Bubby, you're killing me!
Excuse me?
I'm trying to make a picture here, and Mr. Big Shot Star is nowhere to be found.
I am currently occupied with a mission of galactic security.
Right, I get it. You want a bigger trailer? Done. You want a daily oil massage? Done. I need my star on the set pronto, capiche?
You're breaking up.
You know, I can see you, weasel boy.
Oh yeah? How about now? He'll figure something out. We've got work to do.
Oh dear. Weeby Star Clank is always just a weird one. This game has a lot of weird things. Between robot Britney Spears, weird not robot, suddenly robot villain, Quark being less of a moron than ever before. Right, so we have 2 paths, so it looks like we can't go the other one yet, so I guess we're going this way. and Quark's ship, which is pretty garishly green. Oh hey, Skid's here.
Skid? What are you doing here?
My code name is Shadow Dude, bro. Black Ops are my speciality. I figured you guys could use my help.
Thanks.
Is he gonna give us a hoverboard?
I think we've got this one covered.
Alright, I'll just take my hacker and go back to the ship.
I guess not.
Oh, well, you know, on second thought, I think we'd like you to join the mission, Shadow Dude.
Awesome! This is gonna be sick!
Just walked immediately into poison. Damn, I thought I was gonna get all 4, to be honest. You do 4 damage? That is too much damage for you. Also, I just realized that this is in fact not poison water. Never mind me. Does the game happen in the same galaxy as Ratchet 1 or the one from 2? So this is the same galaxy as Ratchet 1. I've already forgotten the name of the one in 2. This is the Solana galaxy from 1. And the one in 2 is... Ooh, I have no idea. But yes, no. The galaxy from Ratchet 1. I believe Ratchet 2 is the only one that takes place not in this galaxy. I think that's the case. I think Deadlock also... Deadlocked or Gladiator, depending on where you live. Takes place in this galaxy, and then all the PS3 ones take place here. Kind of. They get a bit funky, so they kind of take place a little bit all over there, but... so we're back to using Gadgetron stuff. Yes, we are indeed back to using Gadgetron as our vendor, and in fact then 2 years after Ratchet 1 came out, this game comes out, we use Gadgetron again, and our employee discount from Gadgetron in Ratchet 1 that takes 2 years to come into effect has come into effect, and we get 10% off. Skid, there's a hacking thing in here. Kinda need you to... No, you're not gonna do it until I kill this guy? Fine. I better get that tool, Skid. You better not have stolen my hacking minigame from me. It's what I crave the most in a Ratchet game. There's a platinum bolt under here, isn't there? No? Did I imagine that? Damn. Thought I remember there being one there. But it would seem that I was sorely mistaken. That was a very lucky escape. Can you get out of the thing, please? Thank you. I do still have the super wrench from 2, yes. Where the hell are you going? Other than making it very difficult to hit you. I have no idea what's going up with these enemy AIs right now, but they're irritating. Yes, so we have the super wrench from 2. We did not keep any armor. We have bought this one for 10k. Clank has kept his upgrades from 1, so the rocket pack and the hydro pack. I'm currently missing... Ratchet starts with nothing, basically, so you lose all the guns and stuff as expected. You also lose the swing shot and the other gadgets. The swing shot, I'm pretty sure, comes back. The rest don't. Like I'm pretty sure the freezing water one doesn't come back. Tractor beam definitely doesn't come back. Just a lot of not reused gadgets. Oh, you can't swim. Of course you can't.
You haven't forgotten how to swim, have you, Brett?
Shut up. We also have the oxygen mask that we got on Pukataru in the first game. I can't tell if that's making me go faster or not. I'm not going to bother with any underwater crates. Too slow for, like, not an incredible amount of bolts, so who cares. And as we can already see, you know, I have 50k. I don't think I ever got 50k in Ratchet 1. We probably got there in 2, but yes, so the bolt collection.
Huge biomass moving towards you down the drain pipe.
Oh, great. The bolt collection in this game is ramped up yet again from 2. Which then, of course, challenge mode makes even more ridiculous. Although we're not in challenge mode, but, you know. Sewer crystals are the same as desert crystals. That mechanic is going to be back. Weird hippie guy is not going to be back. But yes, going through a big area, collecting all of X thing and selling it for bolts is back again. I'm not going to do it here either. I just don't really like it that much. It's good to grind bolts if you want to buy stuff, but it's not overly fun to do as its own activity. Maybe if there's something I really want, I'll do it off stream and then just buy the weapon on stream and use that, but it's unlikely. I'd sooner do stuff like the obstacle courses and the gladiator arenas on stream to get cash. At least they're kind of more entertaining and more going on in them than just running around tunnels. Ah, crap, just ran right into that one. Gotta go have lunch. I'm very jealous, Hammer. I'm quite hungry here. But enjoy your lunch all the same. Skid, hurry up and give me that fucking hacking thing. I don't like relying on you to do it. I knew you were gonna level up. Could have done without being hit while being leveling up though. So we're up to V4. I'm pretty sure then V5 is going to be the last level. It'll get a kind of new look, and I think it gets a new look anyway, and a new name. Oh god, if we don't die, which we're going to. No, never mind, we leveled up. Which I've just noticed doesn't give me full health. It only gives me partial health. I always thought it gave me full health when I leveled up. My health level. Oh, the mines. I forgot about the mines. They'll follow you around. Also, we have lost the box breaker from 2, which I can't wait to get again, because it is, again, the best thing. That killed you faster than the shotgun thing did. Which is quite surprising. Hey Skid, do you want to hurry up and do this thing? Oh no, hang on, there's an enemy, never mind. Right, get in here and hack, buddy. And then give me the goddamn tool. So this is probably only going to be about a 2-hour stream, a little bit over today. It's actually a little bit less than I was thinking, but I'm quite hungry. So I think maybe I'll try and start earlier next Sunday. I was aiming to start kind of maybe around 10:30 today. Didn't happen because Animal Crossing happened instead. When did Slim become a hacker anyway? Skid, I assume you mean. I don't know. Someone gave him a hacking tool and now he's got real big ideas.
Hey, dudes, I forgot to feed my goldfish. I'll see you back at the...
Well, if it ain't two of my best customers.
I can't believe this is Skullface.
I had a small run-in with the cops concerning a suck cannon upgrade that was mistakenly sold to a miner. I swear the kid looked 18. Anyway, I needed to find a less conspicuous place to do business. I take it you two are still in the market.
How is this guy not just king of voice actors? With range like that. He will sell us Megacorp products because he is from their galaxy. We do have Ratchet 2 save data, so give me that discount. Come on. There we go. Oh, I get them for free. Damn, I didn't know that. Definitely take the lava gun. It can be useful. Mini turret glove, I don't care, but it's free, so we'll take it. You can kind of hear it now that I listen. Fair. He just needs to be in more things. I want a game with him and the guy who does Caius. That's what I want. The perfectly voiced game. It's the way he draws and trails vials, but his range is nuts. It is like it's insane.
There's the ventilation shaft. We must split up here.
Yeah, well, I guess it's time to put on the tira, guys, and go meet my new pals.
Good luck. I will assist you if I can. Perhaps you should have read the instruction manual.
So this is just the Robo guys from 1. But it makes me a weird, farting, belching alien creature. That looks like it's in pain just living. Yeah, kinda does. We also have Quark's monkey buddy.
We are on an important mission.
Clank, that little sucker will chase bananas any place you shoot him. Give it a try.
So, the whole gimmick with him is if we put a banana on a switch, he will nearly push me into the goo, getting to the switch. That's it. That's essentially the whole gimmick. We're also going to use him to draw fire.
Plank, if the guards discover you, just shoot a banana and have the monkey distract them.
Doing great, buddy.
Ratchet, I need you to extend the bridge at junction G5.
No, Sister Ratchet. These kind of levels where you do this, and you kind of, you know, Ratchet has to progress for Clank to progress, blah blah blah. They're kind of cool.
Let's see. When you speak to a Tyrannoid, you should see a holographic display. Just tap or hold the correct button as it moves across your display.
Okay, so we have to talk with him, and it's a rhythm game. This is some Abe's Odyssey shit. Incidentally, Gavin, I got to a certain point in 7. I meant to say last night, just as I am wont to do. I meant to send you the message, but it's the message I always send you in moments like this, of just me going, holy shit, it's so good, 10 out of 10. Because, holy shit, it was so good, 10 out of 10. And pretty much, I think once I'm done with this, I'm going to eat lunch, I'm going to play a bit more Animal Crossing, and then I'm just going to lay into 7 all day. Certainly not a Lombax, in case you didn't know. Hello, friend. DJ Max ain't got nothing on this. And we're back to Clank in a very smooth transition, actually. I ran too quickly and toasted myself on the lizard. The monkey is being tortured. We can make it. Oh, we cannot make it. Where you go, monkey boy? You... what? Come on, monkey boy, get in here. We have our little robot pals again.
Just hold triangle and select a command with the left analog stick.
They haven't got much better at following any instructions. Come on, there we go, he got unstuck. Get the robot to run distractions for us. We might as well collect some bolts. We're not hurting for them, but you know, it's satisfying. Yes, I'm well aware. I do not need Quark, of all people, to explain a mechanic to me. That was not quick enough. Definitely not quick enough. That, however, was quick enough. Only just, though. It's actually quite tight timing. Right. I do wonder what we say if we totally fuck it up. Might just fuck this one up. See what happens. Your sister is a squishy lover. But like, aren't they organic squishy mammals? Well, not mammals, but you know, animals. And again about sisters.
Well, what took you so long?
Clank, what are you doing?
Ratchet, is there something you want to tell us?
I thought I would help.
Well, you can give me a hand searching Dr. Nefarious's office.
It's someone's writer is a bit
Look at this. The complete
odd.
Secret Agent Clank Holovid collection. This guy's your biggest fan.
That is rather disturbing. I have downloaded an encrypted star map. Perhaps Al can decode it.
Great. Let's get back to the Phoenix.
Nefarious being Clank's biggest fan is also something I kind of forgot about. Also, just realizing Skid never gave me that goddamn hacking tool. How dare you, Skid? You gotta love Ratchet's faith to just leap into a pipe with absolutely no idea how deep it is or what could be at the bottom of it. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed. And now we're just here, apparently, being rocketed through some horrible looking goo. And look who it is.
Deja vu.
Oh, it's you two again. Right on schedule. This here's one of the nastiest, smelliest sewers in the galaxy. Most guys wouldn't set foot in a place like this, but me? I just can't get enough.
Right. Well, we were just passing through. You can get back to whatever you were doing.
Hey, if you find any sewer crystals, I'll pay you for them in bolts. I'm
There we
making
go.
something special for the missus.
Sewer crystals. We'll keep that in mind.
So we have two. 4K bolts. We'll sell those ones.
Ah, fresh from the bowels of a king amoeboid.
So, 99 left. Nearly 200 grand. We're not going to do that. Again, maybe I'll do it off stream at some point if we really want to buy weapons. I don't know. We're not going to. Okay. It's not that entertaining. It's just walking through pipes for like an hour. He won't. Exactly, I won't. Unless, you know, we are within 150k of the Rhino. And I'm like, well, I do have those crystals. Then, yeah. Then I'll go and do them and I'll buy the Rhino. Oh, that lets us travel to Slim's. Cool. Right, we will head back to the Phoenix and find out where we're going next. And then I will probably call it there. Because I'm starving. Just having a look at what the optional objectives were on those other planets. Oh, here he is watching Secret Agent Clank.
Your work, sir, but you may want to know that your impenetrable secret base on Aquatos has been penetrated.
Impossible!
If you say so, sir. They apparently stole some sort of data disk. Well, I must be off now. Dirty laundry and whatnot.
Who is responsible for this outrage?
I believe it was a Captain Quark or something.
That's the other aspect of Nefarious's character. When he gets very angry, his brain jams and he starts playing some radio drama.
That moron could never hope to match wits with the likes of me.
If anyone can beat a
I'm trying to remember what you call the butler, but it's just not coming to me.
He has, however, assembled a group of elite agents known as the Q-Force.
What? This Q-Force must be stopped. Destroy them. Eradicate them. Annihilate them all.
It's on my to-do list, right after folding your undergarments.
Oh, I'm really annoyed I can't remember the butler name. It's bound to be something cliched. But I don't think it's like, you know, it's not Jeeves. Lawrence, that's what it is. It's Lawrence.
Congratulations are in order. After all, my plan worked even more perfectly than expected. Well?
Way to go, dude.
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my job. Now that I know where the Tyrannoids are coming
Some
from,
classic quirk there.
I can put a stop to this alien menace once and for all. With utter disregard for my own safety, I've drawn up an ingenious plan for an attack on Tyrannosis.
The plan is Ratchet dies.
Humbly step aside, allowing Ratchet to free fall down and take out the mortar launchers at the landing site. Once the mortars have been silenced, the dropship
Hello.
will make its descent.
You're just in time. I'm finishing up in a couple of minutes. I'm very hungry.
Yeah, I'm fucking tired.
Okay, here we go. So this is going to be the first level where it brings in the cars in the multiplayer map and all that stuff. Which will be something to look forward to for anyone that doesn't know how monotonous driving those cars is.
We'll be monitoring the situation closely from here. Actually, we'll be down at the lunch buffet on deck 5. It's Meatloaf Day. But we'll be rooting for you every step of the way.
Yeah, man, we got your back.
Yeah, the plan is excellent.
How reassured we are by our incredible teammates. Oh crap, that's right. There's a skill point for catching the monkey. Oh crap, he got me. And that's not a long jump. Come on, we can do it. We can get the monkey to finish this out. Hey, we got him. 1 skill point acquired. And with that incredible display of skill, we will call it a day. Actual God. No, Gavin did. Oh, okay. We will go buy the new armor first. Yes, it is very good armor, Al. I believe you. Holy crap, that's expensive. There goes all of our money, but we will buy it, because I want to live. Right. So, we have shown incredible skill and hit a monkey. We've bought new armor. We've done a good couple of planets. It's not a bad start. I will next stream Ratchet 3 on next Sunday morning. I don't know if I'll be streaming in between now and then. I would say it's probably unlikely, but it could happen. If I do stream though, it won't be this. It will be something else. Ratchet will be exclusively reserved for Sundays, so with that in mind, thank you all very much for coming out and watching. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time if you're there, and thanks very much. Bye.